Well, here I am, back at my lot at Lipstick Lodge, and I thought I'd make a little video. It's pretty bloomed out here now, the wildflowers on the forest floor, and the like the mayberries, etc. I don't know all the names of them. I'll learn that. But anyway, this is the lot behind me, and or a couple lots that are unoccupied. Long to do about those, but anyway, I'm going to turn this around. This is my lot. Yeah, and still got to clean these logs up. Maybe this is the summer to do it. There's my pile of logs under, mostly under the tarp. And as you can see, it's very shady here. Your guess is as good as mine as to whether I can grow a garden here. Nope. But I don't think they will let me cut the trees down. And it's been advertised that you can grow a garden here. Really? Where do I grow a garden? Oh, that's right. Hang on. I'll go across here. There's my garden. I gotta till the soil up today and add some more to the buckets. You'll see my chives have still come up. They're perennial. But this is about the gist of my garden. And these tend to self-plant. These pansies. Awesome. I got a yellow one here. Yep, they self-plant. And I didn't think they would in this area, but they did. And there's my shell that I bought one year for around the pond that I had back in Windsor. And I put carrots in there before. Carrots, garlic. And this one, winter, we had a bit of snowfall, and I went right over this one bucket, so I'm going to reuse the soil, put them in the buckets. I even ran over my little 50-pound Dachshund dog statue, but he didn't crack in half, thank God. So there's my little 14-foot trailer, and I came out here specifically to record the sounds of the birds, but it sounds like they're done for the morning. I have no idea what this weed is, but it gets a flower on it. We shall see. There's some weeds here that actually have pretty flowers on. I don't know what that is. That might even be some kind of an herb that planted itself outside the pot. And these, I'm debating whether these are poison ivy or raspberries. They're one or the other. I don't generally see berries on them though, but there is, however, stuff growing at the tops here and there. I'm not touching it regardless, because it could be poison ivy. Who frickin' knows? Whatever. There's my little trailer and the shed in the back. And this little sidewalk here had to be widened. I complained about it being a hazard. And it was. Basically, what they had given me was this little walkway, right where I'm walking right here. This is how I had to walk through here. And I told them it was a hazard. You can't walk on here properly. So they widened it. And I was in the right complaining about it because, you know, I don't care how old or young you are. It's slippery there in the winter, etc. And this bush in the front is my female hascap shrub, as opposed to the male hascap shrub. Look at how big that is. It's huge. And I got lots of twigs planted in spots around here. a couple of the trees do have to go. This second one on the left is dead. I'm not going to take it right to the top, but you get the idea. There's no treetop on it. It's totally dead. That's got to go. There's one over here. To watch where I'm walking here. Yeah, there's one over here, right behind the little BioLite fire pit. No treetop. It's bald. I've actually seen pileated woodpeckers pluck off swaths of bark off that one. And this is my fire pit, which I got to get going at this year. I haven't gotten it going yet. I will, however. And it's, I have to keep the leaves further back because of fire hazard, so. And, okay, I'll just kind of cut through here. And this is a home without a dog is just a house. Somebody from Windsor gave that to me because he didn't have a dachshund and he knew I had a wire-haired at one point. So he wound up giving it to me. That little elf was in my brother's garden at his apartment. When he passed away, I brought it home. And he didn't have much, but it's just sort of a memory thing, you know. Poor guy. Anyway, I used to have it around the pond in Windsor, and I brought that with me. I left the rest of the pond ornaments back with the pond. And to this day, I will never know whether they gutted the pond. And he asked me if it was okay if he gave my fish to his brother because his brother had a pond. And what am I going to say? The guy bought it. Paid a lot of money for the house too. I still forget what these are called, but they're all over the place right now, and they're in full bloom. And I can't find any mayflowers here that are in bloom, but they are here. And it feels like the mosquitoes are starting to leave. And the next comes the deer flies, which are the worst. They take chunks of skin out of you. I had a hand blow up into a balloon one time when I was camping, and I had to leave the next morning because my hand was so painful and swollen. It seriously blew up into like a balloon. There's my piles of twigs that I have to get rid of. Anyway, maybe having several fires here soon enough. Yeah, and I gotta pluck all these maple trees out. They gotta go. They turn into real trees, you know, reality. Something somebody around here isn't in tune to. And this was stripped off one year by a pileated woodpecker. I watched him completely rip it right off. And it's not a small, it's about a 10-inch length tear from the bark. But that's what they do. They basically go after the dead trees. So I am leaving a couple of them here. This one obviously is dead. It's got no top on it. And the guy that used to be here used to use it for a clothesline pole and would hang his clothes there. I might do the same down the road. Who knows? However, I have one of them clothes hanger thingies. This is awesome, how the birch trees molt, I guess you could call it, their bark. And here's the woods behind my house, which right now, because of the ground cover, it might not be smart going down there. When I say down, I'm serious. You can't see it from here, but there's about maybe 5, even 6 foot drop in spots. And it might not be safe to go down in there. I have no idea what tree this is. I think it's a tulip tree, but I'm not sure. Not sure. And this is on the other side of my house. Guess what? No forest management here. These do grow into real trees, reality. And these cannot stay here. But because they're so big right now, guess what? They might have to be dug out. No forest management here whatsoever. If you're going to put houses and people in a forest, you got to make room for those people and what their activities are, such as growing a garden, having exposure to your panel for your solar. Oh, there's another one of them weeds. I don't know what they're called. Anybody can name them for me, go for it. I really don't know what they are. I could look them up in my weed book. Like I got a weed book. Okay, whatever. Here's my little barbecue. And my awesome deck chairs and table and umbrella. Believe it or not, I never bought that umbrella with that set, but it certainly matches almost 100% in color. And there's my whispering pines thing. I was going to get a few more of them, but I'm debating not bothering at this point. Anyway, that's the tour of the day, and the birds are still out there singing. Anyway, talk at you later. Click the thumbs up, subscribe, and comment, please. Thank you.